Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy getting back to normal as you can after a hurricane runs through your life and runs through the state of Florida. I'm happy to announce that I feel almost back to normal myself. So, besides being a little still run down, I have dermatitis. Don't worry, I'm on a Z pack. And I got a great night's sleep last night at the Marriott at the Tampa Waterside, thanks to Jeff Vinnick and his beautiful hotel. I was able to have a very good night's sleep. And I just got home from attending Bloom Where You Are, Working Women of Tampa Bay State Conference. So I have many thoughts about this. Let's just remind everybody that I'm a Feckinesian. I just love that that sign is always going to be above my head. So to you, my zero viewers, I want you to know I just attended what could potentially be the best thing to have happened through this hurricane process. And I feel like it is a process. And we were just a group of women that were ready to help each other and ready to talk about what we've been through and talk about going to the other side and our struggles. And it was powerful. And I am so grateful that I was there because I needed it. Like, I really needed it. There was this one speaker, and I want to get her name. I'm looking at the brochure. She was this gorgeous Indian woman from Orlando. And, oh, Sierra Bender, she was awesome. There were so many awesome speakers. But this one woman, you know, she just came out and, I forget it. I'm not going to find it right now. She just talked about being, you know, just meditating and being present and forgiveness and what it means to forgive, what it means to understand somebody. And forgiveness is not about the other person, it's about you and freeing you of any toxicity you might feel. So it was just so good because I think that there was so much stress, and I know that there was so much stress that everybody felt because I got to hear about it for 2 days from everybody. But the biggest message was that we were all so grateful to be coming out the other side, right? And that we can learn from what we just went through and hold on to it and not forget it. And that we have to really be kind. You know, Jessica Ravelli was great. She kept talking about being sure you are kind to others. And especially right now when people that we might not even know need our help, we need to be kind. So I can't even express enough. I feel like I just told this to Jessica because we were having like a debriefing of the conference on the way home as I drove in my un-air conditioned car, which, listen, whatever, I made it. I made it without air conditioning in the house. I'm going to make it without it in the car, and then we're going to get it fixed, and it's not a problem. A luxury problem. So we were debriefing about the conference, and, you know, I told her that I feel like it was, you know, almost divinely planned, right? That it couldn't have been better timing, because I remember when she told me that, you know, she didn't know what to do for a moment, a brief moment, like, I don't think she ever thought she should cancel the conference, but there were speakers that had to cancel. There were speakers that couldn't fly in because of, you know, the storm and everybody that had evacuated coming home at the same time. And I think that she was concerned about, you know, attendance and will people want to come to something like this after going through something so traumatic? Well, it turns out like it was packed, you know, there were hardly any seats that weren't full. And people really felt like they needed it, you know, they needed it. And there was, you know, a lot of tears shed, a lot of hugging, a lot of, you know, just being there and supporting other women. It was just really what we all needed. And I'm so grateful to have been there. And I'm so grateful to know that, you know, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. but you have to really go through the tunnel, right? You can't go around the tunnel. You have to go through it. And that's what I felt like we were all able to do today. And I feel bad for the people that don't do that. You know, I don't know how, when somebody goes through something that's traumatic or something that's that might pivot the way your life goes, whatever direction that might be, I don't know how they don't discuss it and they don't listen to other people and absorb it. And mostly men. Like I don't know how you all do it. You know, you just keep on trucking, you know? And I think that because women are so used to talking everything through, that as much as the men sometimes might think it's exhausting, we are enlightened because of it. You know, we get through things. We don't skirt. We don't put them under the rug. We just go through it. We listen to other women encourage us, or we listen to somebody who might have been through a storm, and how they survived it, and what tools they took, and you can't rely on your own brain all the time. It's what I'm saying. Like you have to rely on somebody like a mentor or a coach or you know, a dear friend or an elderly person that you have respect for, and listen to their wisdom. Because you know, if you stay in your own head and you think that your ideas are like really good ones, sometimes they're not. And I think that expressing how you feel and what you think to others is just, you know, it's just the best. So I can't be more grateful. I could like jump out of my skin. I'm so excited that it was all, I feel like, planned just for me, but it wasn't. It was planned for like, and that were in attendance with me. But it was so perfect for where I was in my own life, to be there and to lend a hand to other women and to talk things through and to get hugged. And, you know, I cried, I laughed, I made fun of people, which is what I love to do. And we did warrior poses with Sierra Bender. It was incredible. We had an amazing time. So I'm so grateful that I have this in my community. I hope you have something like that in your community. I hope that you have a support system, people that are maybe entrepreneurs, fellow entrepreneurs like you might be, or people in the same industry. Or, you know, for me, I love to talk to people in the medical industry because you really have to be in it to understand it, and to understand the psychology of physicians and nurse practitioners and front office people and back office. You know, it's wonderful to just be with the people that can really light a spark, you know, and ignite it. And I am just so grateful that I was able to have that opportunity. I'll be forever grateful to Jessica Ravelli for having the courage to step out in faith and leave her media career that she had been in for 10 years to do this for all of these women that build each other up. And I know, I hope it stays with us for a long time. So I hope you enjoy your weekend. I'm really glad to put this week behind me. I feel like next week we're all going to be kind of even back to more normal, which means busier and, you know, lots more work. And all the people that had to reschedule are going to be seen by me next week. Ooh. So, and new clients too. I mean, I'm just so blessed. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope you remember to be kind to others. Have a great one.